Today I'm going to tell you all about my coping mechanisms. Okay, so the first one that makes me just want to die a little bit inside every single time is this. Mark of Athena. Tell me, how the hell am I supposed to cope with something that ends like, "Percy, let me go," she croaked. "You can't pull me up." His face was white with effort. She could see in his eyes that he knew it was hopeless. "Never," he said. He looked up at Nico, 15 feet above. "The other side, Nico. We'll see you there, understand?" Nico's eyes widened. "But lead them there," Percy shouted. "Promise me." I will." Below them, the voice laughed in the darkness. "Sacrifices, beautiful sacrifices to wake the goddess." Percy tightened his grip on Annabeth's wrist. His face was gaunt, scraped and bloody, his head dusted with cobwebs, but when he locked eyes with her, she thought he had never looked more handsome. "We're staying together," he promised. "You're not getting away from me. Never again." Only then did she understand what would happen. A one-way trip. A very hard fall. "As long as we're together," she said. She heard Nico and Hazel still screaming for help. She saw the sunlight far, far above. Maybe the last sunlight she would ever see. Then Percy let go of his tiny ledge, and together, holding hands, he and Annabeth fell into the endless darkness. Okay, so I know that's not really the ending of that, because there's like another layered chapter at the end of that. But still! How am I supposed to deal with this? It's a literal cliffhanger, for God's sakes. A literal cliffhanger. They are dangling off the edge of a cliff. I can't do it sometimes. I really just can't do it. My only real consolation is that the House of Hades, thank God for Rick Riordan, although at the same time, seriously, a cliffhanger? Did you have to go there? It's coming out in October at the end of the year, thank God. And the front cover of the thing, that the book, gets released at the end of the month. Ugh. Just... There's only so much Tartarus fanfiction you can read before it just gets really depressing. Not to mention, I am totally more interested in, like, Persibeth one-shots, or, like, Lena one-shots. Oh my god, I totally ship them. They're, like, the cutest. I can't even... They would just be perfect together. I honestly think that. I honestly do. Because there's Leo, and he's, like, all by his onesies. And there's Raina, and she's all by her onesies. And they're, like, total opposites. But, you know, opposites attract. I don't know. I can totally see it. And then, as if that wasn't bad enough, the way this book ended... Not happy. Okay, so basically, Sydney and Adrian just get together. Literally, they just got together. And this is a big thing. Because he's all, like, heartbroken from what happened with Rose. Because she was going out with him, but she slept with her ex-boyfriend, and shit just got real. And then there's Sydney, who's like... She's an alchemist, so she's a human. She's not meant to get messed up in vampire, Moroi things. But she does anyway because she loves him. And they're really cute together. And they just got together. Like, she's been denying it for 2 books. And she admits that she loves him, and then they kiss, and it's happy, and they're like, and I'm like, yay! And then her sister shows up. The room was spinning. Zoe was here. She was an alchemist, one who would be staying with me. Her exuberant expression became a little perplexed. "And I guess you were telling Stanton something about needing alchemist backup? That it was really hard being around so many Moroi by yourself?" I tried to smile but couldn't. "Something like that. I'd urged Stanton to take action, and she had. It just wasn't the kind I had expected." Zoe's enthusiasm returned. "Well, you aren't alone now. I'm here for you, not that you probably even need me. You don't ever get into any trouble." "No, I just had a romance going on with a vampire, was on the verge of joining a convent, and was investigating secrets no one wanted to know about, no one wanted me to know about. No trouble at all. How in the world was I going to hide all that from her?" Zoe hugged me again. "Oh, Sydney, this is going to be great," she explained. "We're going to be together all the time." I hate you, Zoe. Seriously? You put me through all that angst? All that, I love him, but no, I don't like it. Put me through all that angst, and now they can't even be together. What is that? What is this? I am not happy. And then, I haven't even seen what kind of fanfiction there is for this, but I can't even look at it right now. It just makes me too upset. I just think... I just can't do it. I had to deal with Alyssa and Christian angst, I had to deal with Alyssa and Rose angst, because the gods... No, there was a hell of a lot in that. I had to deal with all the Rose and Dimitri angst, and now this? Too much angst in one series. I'm seriously, planes, really. This is like the 5th one in half an hour. How many people are flying over Sydney? So yeah, they're my coping mechanisms. I can't cope, obviously, with these sorts of things. Heroes of Olympus is coming to a close at the end of next year, and because there's only going to be 6 books, and this is the 3rd, and House of Hades comes out in October, and the Indigo Spell, that's the Fiery Heart, I think, is coming out in November, the 19th or the 20th or something. And there's only going to be 6 books in that, and this is also the 3rd one, so I need to find something to shoot that plane down with, for one thing, and I need to find something else to distract me from losing on my favourite book series, because the writers don't want to write about them anymore. I can't even. That is the only way I can sum that up. Bye, Kizza JJ. Well, I'm depressed now. I've brought up all those old feels, and why did I talk about this again? That's fine, because I'm silly.